Hey Ralph, what I do in your situation, if you had like 1,000 different products and you had a different page and you needed to update it and whatnot for each product, all I would do is, I see the details tab and all that kind of stuff here. All you have to do is, well, first of all, there's your product page there. I know you've made copies of it or whatever. Keep one, at least one in its original state, right? And then for each page you create, say here's a copy. I know you had one here. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so there's your product right there. You got your picture, you got your information, but it's this thing right here with the three tabs that you want to have different for each product, right? Well, what you do is you just simply find the item, right click, detach from original, and that's it, you're done. That way you can have this particular component for this particular page, okay? And then you would actually go to the source code like so, and just like you would for the actual library item, you just go in and you find the where it starts off. You got your section 1, there's your product details right here, and then you would actually just edit the information right in here, tab 1, 2, and 3, description, additional information. So just edit it like regular HTML. Sorry, there's one little bit more of information I need to give you here. I just about to cut the video out. What you do is, once you've detached, so once you've done that, you can go and edit, but it's kind of hard, you still see the picture. Select the picture like so. So just click on this blue area right here, because that's actually a placeholder image, right? You'll see your image thing is down here. Then you click, you move over, and it says div design view placeholder. That right there, right? If I look in the code, there we go, right there. Right, we want to delete that. So hit delete. Okay. Now immediately flip over to the code view, and right here we have a div class of slide divide. I want you to just double click on the word slide divide, then div slide divide there. Okay, so you can get rid of this in-page style and delete that out there. Okay, and then all your stuff in here, it's all on that page alone. That's the only way I can think of doing it if you wanted to go ahead and make those product reviews changes per individual page instead of a library item, because you don't have to. You can just do it. But keep in mind, when you're doing things with tabs, and this is the reason why we use library files, is it's easier to view the code, right, in the tab, because once this stuff is actually in the page itself, it's kind of hard to, you can't see it because it all has to be somewhat hidden, because you can't see all three. You're not going to see all three boxes at once, because the CSS for this particular component says just show one tab at a time, which is one of the key reasons why we use library assets in Dreamweaver, because we can actually put all that code in a page without the style sheets and without all the JavaScript, so that way it makes it very easy for editing. Okay, so that being the case, what you may want to do, or this is probably, I'll show you what I would probably actually do myself, is let's just go and find where the tabs start here. Okay, there's our PayPal button, right? Here's our tab, and it starts pretty much right about here. See this div class of this small column of 12 right here, right? If I were to take that like so, that's the entire tab section right there, all right? But it's really tricky. You can't actually see it in the design window. So if you're a coder, it doesn't matter. Go ahead, do it in the code view. Perfect. But if you're a design guy, design window person, go, how do I edit all this stuff in the, I can't do HTML. Then what you do is you just simply, where it says div class of 12, just select it, copy it, and just, while you're making your edits, just create a new page, a new blank page, like so, and then right in the body area, paste that in, flip it over to the design, and then you can type just like you would in a library file. Okay, it's just the same as a library file after that point in time. As a matter of fact, you can even get rid of the body, go down to the bottom, get rid of the body and the HTML, and have absolutely, so when you create your new file new, like so, get rid of everything in there. And then from your product details, you just copy this for now, go to your absolutely blank page, and then you flip it over to design, and then you can go ahead and make all your text changes and tab changes and all that quite easily. And when you're done, you just flip it over to code, do a Control A and copy, go back to your product details page, everything's still highlighted, just right click and paste over top, and that's it. and then back to the design window, and there it is. Like I said, you're not going to see it in here, but that's why we, like I said, I've already gone over the fact of why we do library pages, because it makes it a whole lot easier to actually read and update those tabs for most people. But I hope that helps out.